The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say 100,000 Americans died of drug overdoses last year, more than ever before. At the heart of the epidemic, the rising menace of fentanyl. I've been following the devastating new developments, including one tragic ending here in Grand Junction, and I will now show you what state and local officials are doing about it.
She had a very big light, she had a very big smile, and she made friends with everybody that crossed her path.
Ashley Romero once dreamed of becoming a forensic scientist. Instead, she took a counterfeit painkiller laced with the poison fentanyl and died at 32.
3 years ago, I didn't know what fentanyl was. My daughter didn't know what fentanyl was. And now I get calls every day from mothers all across the country that have lost young children to fentanyl.
Shortly after Ashley died, her mother, Andrea Thomas, started the Voices for Awareness Foundation.
There were several people that were affected and lost their lives from one dealer in our area.
Just 2 milligrams of fentanyl is lethal.
We call it a drug of mass destruction.
And it's not just killing addicts.
Fentanyl is killing first-time users.
To fight fentanyl, state and national agencies are beefing up enforcement.
These overdose deaths are directly caused by Mexican drug cartels.
Traces of fentanyl are showing up in drugs like marijuana, prescription Xanax, Oxycontin, heroin, and cocaine.
What we see today is about 15% of what's actually coming into the country.
Local prosecutors have seen a huge uptick in fentanyl cases.
I don't believe we've seen anything that parallels fentanyl in my time as a prosecutor in terms of its availability and lethality.
For teens, suppliers are as close as social media.
It's very important that we bring awareness to our community.
Warnings that came too late to save Ashley.
A speck of fentanyl can kill.
Still, Andrea hopes Ashley's story will make others refuse unsourced drugs that could kill them and their dreams. Deaths tied to specifically to fentanyl poisoning rose 50% from 2019 to 2020. Now drug enforcement agencies are urging state legislators to investigate fentanyl trafficking rings, disrupt supply chains, and warn the public. Fentanyl continues to flood into the United States and the Western Slope. Local advocate Andrea Thomas says to save lives, parents need to know the drug is prevalent and too easily accessible.